यथाग्निर्दायिका शक्ति राम कृष्णे स्थिता हेया सर्वविद्या स्वरूपम तम Saradam pranamamyam. As the power to burn dwells in fire, so Sarada dwells in Ramakrishna as his Shakti, the cosmic power. I bow down to that mother who is the embodiment of knowledge. May the mother bless us and guide us. Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. This morning our subject is Sri Sarada Devi and her divine play. Today is a very auspicious day to me. In 1960, Ramakrishna's birthday fell on 28 February. And on that day, I joined the Ramakrishna order. So this is the 56 years I am in the monastery. And I came to Hollywood not in 1972, it was in 1971. And I had a great privilege to serve this great center under Swami Prabhupada for 7 years. 5 years with Prabhupada and then Swami Shivanandaji. Hollywood was my second home. I remember Prabhupada Swami used to ask me, I was very young, he used to ask me, are you homesick, Uncle Maharaj? I have no home. Okay. Sri Sarada Devi and her divine play is an exhaustive, updated, authentic, comprehensive biography of Holy Mother. The spiritual consort of Sri Ramakrishna, who was the spiritual phenomenon of this age. What is new in this book? This book consists 876 pages, 125 photographs. There are many biographies of Holy Mother in Bengali, but there are 3 biographies in English. The first biography was written by Swami Tapishananda in 1940. The second biography was written by Swami Gambhirananda in 1953-54 during the Holy Mother centenary. Actually, it is a translation of his Bengali book, very authentic book. I lived with Swami Gambhiranandaji for 6 years. I joined with him. The third biography was written by Swami Nikhilananda in 1962. That is a very good biography for the Westerners. It is really wonderful biography. What happened afterwards? Many new information came to light after 1962. And I started this project in 2009, and it took me 7 years to complete this book. As you see, you will find in the bookshop. I started my project on Ramakrishna's divine play in 1896 and completed in 2003. It took me 7 years. After completing that book, I was thinking that my work is half done. Only I took Sri Ramakrishna. Now I'll have to work on the mother. I made a remark in this book. When you go to see a theater or a movie or a performance, very interesting. If they stop halfway, the audience shout and yell. So I thought that my work is half done. The other half I must complete. Otherwise, the readers will not feel good. In 1950s, I started to visit monastery. I was 14 years old. That time I met many disciples of Holy Mother, Swamiji, Brahmananda, and I used to listen from them the first-hand eyewitness accounts. Those memoirs are treasure trove for me. You know, the eyewitnesses' accounts are very, very important. We sometimes read the Sermon on the Mount from the Bible, but if the disciple of Christ come and tells us that I was present, I was with the witness, and Christ said this, we always love to hear from that person. Eyewitness accounts, first hand. So what I did in 1986, I collected 49 reminiscences of Holy Mother and published one book, Matri Darshan, in Bengali. Then what happened? Listen. Next book came in 1968-69, Matri Sannidhe by Swami Chetanananda, who lived with Holy Mother for 11 years. Then Sri Maya's Sriti Kotha by Swami Sarada Devi, Mother's disciple. Sima O Jairambati by Swami Parameshwarananda. These are all direct disciples of Holy Mother. Then one Swami edited 4 volumes, Sri Sri Mayar Padaprante, 1,500 pages, 400, 500 pages. Then Swami Bhumananda wrote Mayar Jivan Katha. Then Prabrajika Bharati Prana, Sarada Devi, who was Mother Search Engines, her reminiscences came out. So huge volume of information came in Bengali, not in English. So apart from all these books, I collected materials from various books, magazines, and my tape interviews with the Mother's disciples. Holy Mother passed away in 1920. The first book published about Holy Mother in 1926. After 6 years after his passing away. Name of the book is Sri Sri Mayar Katha. The second volume came in 1936. These 2 volumes together came as Gospel of Holy Mother. That is a very source book. Eyewitnesses' accounts. As I mentioned, from 1950 onward, I was fortunate to come in contact with several disciples of Holy Mother. Sometimes I used to interview them. I remember in 1969, I asked Swami Chetanananda, Maharaj, you were with Holy Mother for 11 years. In my home, I have my mother, I have sisters, I have aunts. There are many women in my family. And Holy Mother was also a woman. What is the difference between those women and Holy Mother? Could you tell me? He looked at me and said, have you seen any human being who is free from desire? Nirbhashana. That we saw in Holy Mother. Human beings have desires. Only God doesn't have any desire. Desire comes from ignorance. God is free from ignorance. That I saw in the mother. Then he further says, mother was Kaushambi. Kaushambi is the another epithet of Divine Mother Durga. If you read in the Chonji, it is mentioned, Kaushambi means a married woman with unbroken chastity, purity itself. That we saw in the mother. Then in 1977, I went to Vrindavan and interviewed Swami Sarada Devi. And I asked him, Maharaj, could you tell me what did you see in the mother? What a speciality? He looked at me and said, Nirabhiman, egoless. She had no ego. Human beings have egos, but God does not have any ego. God does not come and tell that I created the Hollywood Hill, I created the Pacific Ocean, I created this, that. He never comes and tells all these things. Egoless. Human beings have ego. God does not have any ego. Then in 1982, I interviewed Swami Satya Swarupananda, Vishesh Maharaj in Banaras. Mother's disciples. These are all mother's disciples. I taped my interview. Maharaj, could you tell me what did you see in her? He said, মা কাউকে না মনে কষ্ট দিয়ে কথা বলতে পারতেন না। She never used any heart-wrenching words to anybody. Suppose she gave some money to someone to buy some purchase from the shopping, that person did not return the change, she would ask, my son, do you need some more money for that purchase? He will not ask, hey, you did not change the return. No. The way she would put those words never hurt people. You see, we make friends, we make enemies through our words, through our behavior. We are not born with friends, we are not born with enemies. We make friends and enemies. Never use any harsh, heart-wrenching words to anybody in her life. Swami Prabhupada one day told me, you know, mother's mind never went down from the throat chakra. She always maintained a higher plane of consciousness. Then Swami Vishuddhanandaji, Holy Mother's disciple, who was a vice president of the order later, he used to tell that I gave a name to Holy Mother, Gonji Bhanga Ma, the barrier breaking mother. Do you know what that means? Here is John's mother, there is Jack's mother. John's mother thinks John came from my body, my son, I possess. And Jack's mother thinks Jack came from my body, my son, I possess. When John becomes sick, Jack's mother does not feel much. When Jack is sick, John's mother does not feel much. I'm just telling you. But Holy Mother says that John, Jack, John's mother, Jack's mother, and all these human beings in this whole universe came from my cosmic body. I am the mother of the universe. He has no barriers. John's mother, Jack's mother have barrier, limitation. But she did not have any limitation. Universal mother. I remember, it was a very nice story, I shall tell you, that I put it in the book. Somebody asked him that, could you tell me that who is greater, Holy Mother or Sri Ramakrishna? He said, I do not know, but one thing I can tell you, Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Holy Mother. But actually they worshipped each other. Who started Ramakrishna worship in the whole Ramakrishna order? Holy Mother, not any monks. Who started? It was in Dakshineshwar. Holy Mother was worshipping a picture of Sri Ramakrishna in her room. Sri Ramakrishna came there in Navabat and said, hello, what are you doing? Oh, you are worshipping. So he sat there and he took some flowers and he worshipped his own photographs and told his wife, in the future this picture will be worshipped in many homes. Long before. It was most probably 1884. At one day Sri Ramakrishna was in Samadhi. Holy Mother came to his room and said, you know, I went to a country where there are people with fair complexion, white people, they are also my devotees. Sri Ramakrishna came through Samadhi to the Western world. Anyhow, worshipped each other. Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Holy Mother as Shodashi, we know it. Now, the Swami mentioned Sri Ramakrishna saw Holy Mother from 3 angles. And Holy Mother saw Sri Ramakrishna from 3 angles. Sri Ramakrishna was seeing Holy Mother, my wife, my disciple, and my Ishta, my chosen deity, Divine Mother. And Holy Mother was seeing Sri Ramakrishna, my husband, my Guru, and my chosen deity, my Ishta. They are watching each other from 3 angles. Then Swami made a beautiful comment. During the incarnation of Rama and Krishna, the Shakti was not properly honored, but rather humiliated. We know about Sita, we know about Radha, how much they suffered. In Ramakrishna incarnation, however, he worshipped his own Shakti and placed her in the highest position by the worship. Moreover, he made Bhairavi Brahmani his guru. This is the age of the motherhood of God. You know, some people read the Gospel of Ramakrishna. The moment they read Woman and Gold or Maya, they close the book. I remember I gave a copy of a book to a devotee. She read it, closed the book, wrote in her will, when I shall die, return this book to Swami. And that book really came to me. Her sister sent that book to me. So when people buy the Gospel, I tell you, be careful. Don't be upset. Ramakrishna's chosen deity was Mother Kali, woman. One of his gurus was Bhairavi Brahmani, a woman. His first disciple was a woman, Holy Mother. And he praised the motherhood of God. He did not hate women. So don't be upset. You can buy the Gospel without any fear. It is extremely difficult to understand the divinity of the divine incarnation. Only a jeweler understands the value of a diamond, not the eggplant seller, as Sri Ramakrishna said. His birth is divine. As Krishna says, Janma karma chame divyam evam yuveti tattataha. My birth is divine. My action is divine. Holy Mother's birth was divine. She told about her birth that her mother was in Shihor, a girl from a bel tree came down and embraced her and said, "Here I come." And that is the way she became pregnant. Holy Mother's father was then in Calcutta. Sri Ramakrishna's birth also. Khudiram was in Goya, and a light came from the Shiva and entered the womb of Chandramani Devi. That was the way she was pregnant with Sri Ramakrishna. So their birth is divine, and their actions are also divine. We can see it. I recently wrote an article about Ramakrishna. Karma kalevaram adbhuta chestam. Ramakrishna worked. Swamiji said that. Tremendous, inhuman, the volume of work Sri Ramakrishna did. Then I made a comment. He did not build any temple. He did not build any hospital. He did not start any educational institution. He did not give any sign for the lectures and all those things. Then what did he do? He stayed in Dakshineshwar, just ate some prasad and just gave a few talks, that's all. What kind of work? We did more work than Ramakrishna. Then do you know what Swamiji said? He is hardly part of his life. He had no sleep. He was working. He did sadhana 12 years, sometimes no sleep. He used to put his finger on his eyes. Mother, I have no sleep for 6 years. We will do not sleep 3 days, he will be crazy. How much work, how much spiritual treasures he earned, he accumulated during the sadhana. Then what happened? Remaining years, he distributed. Sometimes 20 hours a day. That is the reason he got cancer. So anyhow, Swamiji showed that kalma karevaram adbhuta chestam, his action is continuously worked. Don't think Sri Ramakrishna was enjoying nice prasad and chewing fennel seed. No. He worked very hard. So their work is also divine. As I tell you, it is very difficult. Someone devotee came from Bangladesh and told Swami Sarada Maharaj, Sri Ramakrishna is an incarnation of God, that I accept. But Holy Mother, I don't think she is divine. Why do you say so? Well, Sri Ramakrishna was going to Samadhi off and on, but we do not see those things in Mother. Then Swami Saradananda said, then you do not think that Sri Ramakrishna was an incarnation of God. No, I believe that. Then Saradananda said, do you think that Sri Ramakrishna married Guche Kurinir Me? I will have to translate that thing for you. Sometimes some poor women collect cow dung and make patches, and that they sell for fuel from door to door. Very poor women. So do you think Sri Ramakrishna married a daughter who makes her living by making cow dung patches? And then the devotee says, Swami, my doubt is now gone. If Ramakrishna is God, Holy Mother is goddess. I remember I was in Banaras in 1959. Swami Hari Premananda, Mother's disciple, was my guide. He told a story about Mother's divinity. Radhu, Mother's niece, was sick. Holy Mother took her to Bankura, to a doctor who was Mother's disciple. His name was Boikunta Maharaj, Swami Maheshwarananda. I met him. Still another thing I still remember, when Mother's dead body was taken to Belur Math, he was raising an umbrella so that the sun will not fall on Mother's face. You will find that his picture is there in the death picture, Swami Maheshwarananda. Very tall Swami. So Holy Mother took Radhu to there for treatment. And mother, you remember, he had some arthritis, he had some pain, so evening time, one of her attendants would rub her feet with some oil, medicated oil. And this brahmachari, there was a kerosene lantern, and he was rubbing mother's feet. And he was thinking, she's an old lady, her feet, skin are full of wrinkles, all veins and sinews are visible. And people call her Divine Mother. he was rubbing mother's feet and thinking that way. It's like ordinary old lady, They have some old lady, their feet also do not look good, you see. So what happened, he was watching, slowly he saw that her feet changing. All veins, sinews are disappeared. Skin became very soft and fresh and tender. He's like a 16 years old girl's feet. Then he said, what is the matter? Then he looked up and saw Jagadhatri with 400 Divine Mother. Seeing that, he fell on the floor, unconscious. After a few minutes, mother says, "Oh Hari, ki holo go, oto. Oh Hari, my son, what happened? Get up. Again he saw that same old ladies, that all wrinkled feet. Amazing. I still remember that Swami who took me to Shiva temple. How many people can recognize? Mother says, my child, big diamond at the bathing ghat, people come and rub their feet, but only jeweler knows the value of that diamond. She was the ideal of Indian womanhood. Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan made a remark about mother, quoting from the Mahabharata. Mriduna darunam hanti, mriduna hanti adarunam, nasebhyo mridunam kinchit, tasmat tikshnataram mriduhu. Gentleness or modesty conquers the hearts of the cruel as well as the kind. There is nothing in this world that gentleness cannot conquer. So gentleness is the power of virtue. Sometimes we see a woman's life, it goes through the 4 stages. First, daughter. Second, sister. Third, wife. Fourth, mother. When we read mother's life, we see she is perfect in every respect. Ideal daughter, ideal sister, ideal wife, ideal mother. Perfect. When you read, watch her life, just perfect. What did she teach? What did you? Human beings, do you know how we live in this world? How we are nourished? By 3 things: faith, hope, and love. Faith, hope, and love. These 3 things are very vital in human life. That we find in Holy Mothers. How she nourished her disciples, the devotees, the children, with these 3 vital things of human life. Her life is a very practical Vedanta. You see, Ramakrishna has a deep problem. What is that problem? Too much renunciation. That was our problem. That was Ramakrishna's problem. He could not demonstrate the ideal householder's life. No way. That is the reason Holy Mother took that role. How to lead an ideal householder's life. You see, you will have to understand. One day Sri Ramakrishna asked Yogananda, could you tell me what do you think about me? Sir, you are neither a monk nor a householder. What a great truth you have said. You see, God is neither a monk nor a householder. God is God. So, Holy Mother, sometimes you see she is an ideal nun. Sometimes you see she is an ideal householder. When we see her in her family setup, her 3 brothers, 1 brother died, and then her nieces, her sisters-in-law, they're terrible. If you read their family things, they're greedy, jealous, fighting, quarreling, and how she lived with the equanimity of the mind. Very balanced. It is worth seeing, really worth seeing, that how she lived in that family setup without losing temper and with adjustment. Sri Ramakrishna told her, যেখানে যেমন সেখানে তেমন, যাকে যেমন তাকে তেমন, যখন যেমন তখন তেমন. Please learn how to adjust in 3 places. Adjust according to person, adjust according to situation, according to time. Person, যখন, time, যাকে, person, and যেখানে, according to situation. We must learn adjustment. There is nothing, no other way. One person was telling me, Swami, my son is very, very difficult, even cannot bend. Then I told, listen this, Swami Turiyananda said, it is a cast iron rod, and here is a steel rod. Cast iron rod, if you try to bend it, it will break. But the steel rod, if you bend it, it will bend. It will not break. So who is strong? Steel rod. So in this life, learn to be a steel rod. Learn how to be flexible. According to time, situation, adjust. That we find in mother's life. To me, Sri Ramakrishna is just like condensed snow, ice, no motion. Holy Mother, melted snow. It's just a flower. When you are thirsty, you do not eat ice. You drink water. That is Holy Mother. Very practical. Sometimes people may say, why should I read this book? I think in the introduction and the preface I mentioned, I shall read that passage to you. Holy Mother's simple and pure life inspires us. Her modesty and humility overwhelm us. Her love and compassion conquer our hearts. Her struggle and suffering strengthen us to face all ordeals and crises of life. Her contentment and indifference to poverty make us ashamed when we complain and become disgruntled over small things. Her forbearance and acceptance of various ailments, dysentery, malaria, rheumatism, calazor, encourage us to endure our illness silently. Her grace and forgiveness convey her divinity to us. Her truthfulness and steadiness convince us that we can rely on her. Her common sense and presence of mind show us how to be practical. Her unselfish service and complete self-surrender are models for our own lives. She demonstrated the highest truths of Vedanta in her daily life and harmoniously reconciled the contemplative life with the active life. The Mother's divine life is a beacon for lost and weary souls in the world. Her life and her message help the downtrodden and depressed, as well as those who have lost hope in trying to find meanings in life. Innumerable people are receiving peace and bliss, solace and succor from her simple life and practical teachings. We need some inspiration. Michelet wrote in the Bible of Humanity, man must rest, get his breath, refresh himself in the great living wells which gives the freshness of the eternal. So, Holy Mother's life is like that. Another thing you will watch when you will read this book, I blend it. Life and teachings. There are many, many stories you will find in this book. Sri Ram, Holy Mother was married when she was 5 years old. 5 years, 5 months. It is a kind of betrothal. It is not a regular marriage. So, when she became 18, she went to Dakshineshwar to see her husband. Rumor, gossip, village gossip, that that Sri Ramakrishna has become crazy, moves around naked, crying, all these things. So she wanted to see her husband. So she went. She had 2 fears in her mind. First, if my husband is crazy, what shall I do? Second, I may be rejected. My husband is a monk, sannyasi, he cannot have a wife. He will reject me. These 2 fears are in her mind. So she came crossing 64 miles barefoot, single cloth. She got fever on the way. She was walking with her father, never walked such a long distance, crossing 5 rivers. When you read her journey, I put a map there, you can see it, feel it. She traveled 29 times from Kamarpuku Jarambaji to Dakshineshwar and Calcutta. We will get a lot of information about mother's movement and other things. Anyhow, what happened when he reached Dakshineshwar at 9 o'clock? She overheard Sri Ramakrishna was telling to his nephew, Hriday, this is the first time she is coming. Did she consult the almanac? Did she start her journey at an auspicious time? Immediately she knew that my husband cares. My husband cares. Second sentence, তুমি এসেছো, বেশ করেছো. You have come very well. Oh, then I am welcome. Look how it works. Third, ওরে মাদুর পেতে দে. Spread a mat for her. Sri Ramakrishna did not have any furniture in her room, but spread a mat on the floor. The moment Sri Ramakrishna heard that she had fever, shh, you have come so late. If Mothu were alive, he would take care of you very well. Mothu died in July, 6 months ago. I am talking about 1872 March. Mothu died July 1871. Anyhow, he died. He would easily take care of you. Then, Hriday brought some puffed rice. She ate. Let me go now. I shall go and just stay with your mother in Nahabat, the concert tower. Oh, no, stay in my room. It will be difficult for the doctor to go there. You stay in my room. The bed was made on the floor. She and her companion, another lady, stayed on the floor under the mosquito curtain. And then within few days, when she went to bed, she was thinking, my husband is not mad. He is very normal, rational, dependable, responsible human being. Second, it is hard to live with a person who is unpredictable, irrational, crazy. Some husbands are like this. Some wives also, anyhow. You see, then next, my husband will not reject me. Do you know what? Look, Buddha left his wife, Chaitanya left his wife. But my husband will never leave me. Though they are married nearly 27 years, but they live together only 9 or 10 years. She traveled 8 states in India. Ramakrishna did not travel much. Holy Mother went to Rameshwaram, Madurai, Madras, Bangalore, and this side, of course, Mathura, Vrindavan, Rishikesh, Hardwar, Ajodhya, Rajasthan, some places Holy Mother visited, Goya. How Holy Mother met the Western women. It is really amazing. They do not know each other's language, but they knew the language of the heart, how they communicated between. Holy Mother asked Sister Nivedita, "What is your name?" "My name is Miss Margaret Elizabeth Noble." "Oh, my child, I cannot pronounce such a big name. I shall call you Cookie." Cookie means a little girl. Then that was translated to Nivedita, the Irish disciple of Swami Vivekananda. "Oh, Mother, that will be fine. I shall be your Cookie. My name is Miss Margaret Elizabeth Noble." Then she said, "Mother, you are our Kali." "Oh, no, I cannot just stand you in front of you sticking my tongue." No, you will not have to do that." Very nice, their conversations and how Mother took this question. The shrine picture you see, it was arranged by American woman, Mrs. Olibu. I told you, in this book you will find toward the end that the first 3 original pictures taken in 1898, arranged by the American women. So all the best pictures you find, it is all American women. They are. I wrote an article on that. You must read that one. It will be very interesting. One thing is vivid in Holy Mother's life: love and serve. She loved people and served people. That is the way she conquered the hearts of people. She used to tell her disciples, "Please bless me so that I can serve." Swami Sarada told an incident, Gopesh Maharaj. At midnight, she was picking some broken slates or glass beads from the courtyard. And he saw the disciple, somebody is in the courtyard with a kerosene lantern. So Holy Mother was speaking those things. "Mother, what are you doing? We can't do those things." "My child, some people have come to Calcutta with their children. They go barefooted and these broken slates and glasses will cut their feet. That is the reason I am picking and clearing the courtyard." At midnight, look, feeling. Swami Shankarananda also told an incident. 4:30, 5 o'clock, she would go to the neighboring village and pick some vegetables so that these Calcutta people, those who have come, so that she could cook for them. There is no village there. There is no market there. Perhaps 2 days a week, market far away. She used to go from door to door to pick some milk so that she can make some tea for the Calcutta people. You know, this feeling, that is the most important thing to spiritual life. Do you feel? One of his disciples I knew, I first went to Jainambati in 1961, I think, Durga Puja time. 61 or 62. Swami Parameswarananda told this story. Mother was in Jairambati. She suffered time to time from dysentery. Because the village water, the water they drink, the same water they cook, the same place they bathe, the same place they wash the clothes, same water. So it is not a very good water. So that brings dysentery. So the Swami used to go to Damodar river, and do you know what do they do? He removed the sand, and from the below some water comes. That water he would pick up in a pitcher and bring to mother for drinking. Nearly, maybe more than half a mile distance. Holy Mother told him, "Why did you bring this water?" "Mother, I brought this water for you so that you can drink. This is very good water for your stomach." No. I shall, all villagers drink the water of the Banerjee's tank. I shall take from that water. No. So again, next day he brought the same water. "I am your guru. I am forbidding you, but you are not listening to me. What is the matter?" "Mother, I shall bring water. If you drink it, fight. If you do not drink it, that is also fine with me." Third day again he brought water. Again mother scolded him. Then he said, "Mother," then Holy Mother explained, "My son, let me tell you, that water is really helping me. But I asked you not to bring it because such a big pitcher of water and you bring such a long distance, which is very painful for you. That is the reason I am forbidding you." You know, when I read these stories, tears come from my eyes. Do you feel that feeling that shows your love? I mean, I discovered American mantra in Hollywood. "I love you, I miss you," All the time you say, "I love you, I miss you, I love you, I miss you." Show, demonstrate what is true love. That we see in Holy Mother. Somebody made a remark, "Mother, you are so much attached to Radhu, her niece, and this and that." Look, my child, let me tell you. The natural tendency of the mind is going upward. It goes into samadhi. Do you know who brings our mind downward? Desires. She has no desire. So she had to cultivate desire. That desire she put in Radhu. That Sri Ramakrishna says, that is your Yogomaya. Holding her, stay in this world. Radhu, when you read the book, you will find how Radhu tortured Holy Mother and how she endured the torture. But do you know what? Radhu played a vital role in her life. That girl kept her mind 20 years down plane, down the world, down to earth. She was born in 1900 and and Holy Mother died in 1920 and Radhu died in 1940 from tuberculosis, anyhow. So, some stories you will find in the epilogue that people who came and who took a vital role in Holy Mother's life, I put their life, so that you can get some ideas that what happened to those people, those who came and lived with her. I put some stories, briefly, so that you will find the Yogomaya. Don't get upset when Radhu is kicking Holy Mother. Sometimes it is hard for us to understand the divine being. Do you know what happened? Swami Arupananda was building Holy Mother's cottage and mother's brothers were fighting. So he went to the Holy Mother and said, "Mother, I cannot work here, I must leave." Holding, those who have gone Dakshin Jairambati, they know, holding the bamboo pole of her cottage, she was looking at him. "My son, here goes things in this way. And she, if you do not want to work, that is fine." Holding the wrong, then all of a sudden the Swami saw that she is not there. It is the Divine Mother standing there. Then he went and bowed down, "Mother, I shall work." "Yes, my son, go and work." Where will you go? Just serve me. That is enough. And one day there was a Holy Mother's cook in Jairambaji, they stepped on a filth of a dog and she said, I am very impure, I am going to take bath. It was winter. No, you will not have to go to bath. Just wash your feet and change your clothes, that will be all right. Oh no, I shall not be pure enough. Sprinkle some Ganges water. Well, no, I shall not be pure enough. Then do you know what did she say? Just touch me. Touch me. If you touch me, you will be pure. Sometimes when you touch mother's feet, think, she was the embodiment of purity. Swamiji made a remark about Sita. It is blasphemy to say Sita was pure. Sita was purity itself. So is Holy Mother. Pavitram charitam yasya, pavitram jivanam tata, pavitrata swarupinnai, tasthi debbhai namo nama. He was the embodiment of purity. How she dealt with the people in the village. There are some Muslim people, those who are very poor, some are bandits, robbers. How Holy Mother used them. She was a very practical woman. She gave job to the people. Build my house, do this, bring some vegetables, I shall buy. When she would go, the economy will move in the village. Calcutta devotees are coming, they are buying things. This, economic aspect is very, very important in human life. And this robber became a great devotee of Sri Ram, Holy Mother. She fed him and took care of him, his wife, his mother. One devotee she initiated many people. I still remember one devotee. When she would talk about Mother, tears would come from his eyes. He was the Postmaster General, Annadacharan Sengupta. I used to go, when I was in college, I used to go and see him and listen to the stories of the Mother. This man came from Boikunta and said, Mother, you gave me a mantra, you take back my mantra. Mother says, no, my son, just repeat God's name. No, it doesn't give me any peace. You take back your mantra. All right, you give the mantra, you will not have to do anything. I shall do everything for you. Then he says, Mother, you took away my everything. Then what shall I do? Shall I go to hell? Then do you know what did she say? What do you mean? You are my child. How can you go to hell? Those who are my children are already free. Even the providence has now power to send my children to hell. Be at rest, entrusting your responsibility to me, and always remember this someone stands behind you and will come at the last moment to lead you to the eternal abode. One interesting thing I recently found, I recently added in this book, in the second edition. Do you know what? Swami Sarada gave him a good mosquito curtain. And she came to Jairambaji from Calcutta, and her attendant could not locate when they are going to make bed for her, they could not find the mosquito curtain. Holy Mother said, Mother, what happened? Well, first she kept quiet. Then says, my brother Kali took it away. I gave to him. Then Holy Mother, then Arupananda said, Mother, Swami Saradanda gave to you. You did not use even for a day. It is not right. My son, please set the old one for me. In the meantime, that Kali, Mother's brother, was coming in the courtyard. These two monks grabbed him and said, Uncle, you return the mosquito curtain to the mother. Oh, no, sister gave to me. No, you will have to return. Then he cried, "Oh sister, your attendants are going to kill me." Then mother rushed to the courtyard and he took his grip out and just ran away and closed the door. Then mother scolded her attendants, "My sons, you are monks, have detachment. Let him take the mosquito curtain, doesn't matter." How she dealt with all these people, it is really amazing. Very human. I knew another Swami, Vasudevananda. "Mother, my mind is very restless. My son, I work in the relief, I have no time. Just pray to the master." I prayed. "Keep a picture of Sri Ramakrishna in your pocket, time to time see his face, that will calm your mind." I did all sorts of things. "Mother, it doesn't work. You are my guru. You just tell me what shall I do." Then do you know what she said? "হ্যাঁ বাবা, ভদ্রলোককে কি এক কথা 20 বার বলতে হয়? My son, is it necessary to repeat 20 times to a gentleman? If you say once with wholehearted devotion, that is enough. God listens. God listens 100 times. We have no faith, so we repeat and repeat and repeat. That is a beautiful statement. Holy Mother said to a disciple, "Do not fear, my child. Always remember that the Master is behind you. I am also with you. As long as you remember me, your mother, why should you be frightened?" The Master said to me, "At the end of their life, I shall certainly liberate those who come to you." It is really the gospel of hope and fearlessness. Her final message, "My child, if you want peace of mind, do not find fault with others. See your own faults. Learn to make the world your own. No one is a stranger, my child. The whole world is your own." Satoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya, avirabirmayedhi, rudrajate dakshinamukam, tenamam pahi nityam. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Light us through and through and guide us evermore with thy loving presence. Peace, peace, peace be to all.